Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is Adelaide, and yes, I am back with another video. So the very first thing that we're going to be talking about is the equipment that you need. And the very first thing is a tripod. This is like a content creator's basic. And thank God now you can find tripods pretty much everywhere. I'm pretty sure I saw one at the dollar store the other day. You get it from Walmart, Best Buy, the dollar store, Amazon, Shein probably got tripods. I swear they have them everywhere, and this is an essential. This is going to help your videos to be stabilized so that they're not all shaky. It's better for people to watch when the video is still, and not only that, but it also frees up your hand to do other things as well. So let's say you are a lifestyle vlogger, you're going to be doing day in the life vlogs. It's a lot to have to hold the camera the whole time, and when you have a tripod, it just makes things a lot easier. The next thing is your actual filming equipment, whether that is a phone or a camera. Now, if you are starting out, you do not need to feel any pressure at all to go run out and buy the latest, most expensive, newest camera like the Digi Osmo, which is what I want so bad. But you don't need it, okay? All that you really need is a smartphone. And nowadays, a lot of smartphones have amazing camera quality. I'm telling you, you don't need to go out and buy a camera right away. As long as you have a smartphone, a camera, something that you can film with, you are all good to start. The next thing that you are going to need to kind of sort out is your lighting. Now, again, this depends on the type of content that you're going to be filming. If you are an on-the-go filming person, a vlogger, lifestyle content creator, you're going to be taking the camera with you, then you definitely need to get one of these selfie lights. You can take these on the go. They're portable. You clip them onto your phone, onto your camera, onto your iPad, whatever it is that you're using to film. They are portable, chargeable, and they're so convenient. If you are going to be filming stationary videos, which is kind of what I do, where you're sitting down in one spot and speaking to the camera or doing makeup and hair, then you can get lighting that you can plug in, like softbox lighting, which is what I use. I purchased mine from Amazon, and again, everything will be linked in the description box. If you are in a place where you cannot afford to be purchasing lighting for your content right now, take advantage of natural lighting. Film your videos during the day, especially this time of the year. The sun is coming out, it's brighter outside. I'm telling you, film in natural lighting, and you actually won't need any lighting equipment as long as you can film either by a really big window that you have in your home, or depending on the type of content that you're creating, you can actually just go outside and film outdoors. But I'm telling you, take advantage of natural lighting if you can't afford or don't want to purchase lighting equipment initially. Now that we've gone through all of the equipment, the next thing we're going to go over is some goals that you need to set for yourself and some important things that you need to figure out. And the first thing is your niche. What type of content do you want to be posting? Is it beauty, makeup, hair, lifestyle, faith-based, finances, whatever type of content it is? You really want to figure this out, and you really want to make sure that it's something that you are passionate about and something that you can continue to speak about with your audience, because when you build your initial audience based off of one specific niche, it can be a little bit difficult to transition it to something else. And I've seen this with a lot of creators that even I watch, where they gain an audience based off of, let's say, hair videos or makeup videos, and then one day they want to switch to something else, and not all their audience switches with them because people followed you for that one specific niche. And so when you are thinking about the type of content that you want to post, really think about something that you are passionate about, something that you can't stop talking about, something that you always have ideas for, because you are going to need a lot of different content ideas. And so make sure it's something that you are genuinely passionate about. Then there are some practical goals that you need to set for yourself and practical things that you need to figure out. Number one is, what platform do you want to post on? Do you want to be a multi-platform creator where you have a YouTube channel and a TikTok page? Or do you just want to focus on TikTok, or maybe it's Instagram? Whatever it is, figure out what platform you want to post on, because this is going to help you, number one, plan your videos, because each platform you do post a little bit differently. Of course, YouTube, it's long form content, which is long videos. Instagram and TikTok, it's shorter videos, and even TikTok, the type of content you post there, you might not necessarily post on Instagram. And so figure out what platform you want to post on. And once you've done that, you want to start doing your research. I feel like this is a piece that for some reason I feel like people miss out on because they're excited to post and then they just start. But you actually want to do your research, figure out information about this platform, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok. Do your research, go on Google questions about the Instagram algorithm. How does the algorithm work? What type of videos do best on Instagram? Go and look at some of your favorite content creators and go and look at some of the patterns that you see in their content. Something that I do is I go and I look and I see which videos perform better than others, and I kind of see, is there a pattern? Is there a reason why this video did better? Is it the caption? I go and I look through and I see how other people are titling their videos. Then of course you want to actually create your account. Now some people start off fresh, and even if they already have an Instagram account, they start a new one for their content. That's totally up to you and what you want to do, but create your account and think about what you want the name of your account to be. Now, if you want something more personal and you really want your audience to get to know you, I would go with either your name or a nickname. But if you want your content to be based on something specific, whether it is financial advice or faith-based advice or makeup advice, then you can name your account something to do with the type of content that you post. So whether it's faith talks, financial talks, I don't know, whatever you want to call a girl, okay? But think about what you want to name your account and then start putting your bio together. This is very important. Make sure that your bio is concise, not too long. Make sure it's easy to read, and make sure that you include some type of contact information. When people read your bio, you want to give them an idea of either what you do or who you are based off of the type of content that you post. You want them to know what they're going to be getting when they follow you. And you also want them to have some type of contact information. This is really important, especially if you want to start working with brands in the future. Don't make it hard for brands to reach you. If you want to get sponsorships, make it easy for them to find you and have your contact information readily available and easy to read. Then, of course, something that you also want to think about is your goals for growth. I would start small and then work big, okay? Small goals into big goals, but write your goals. What are your goals on this platform? How many followers do you want to have? How many brand deals do you want to get? If you want to make income off of social media, what is the amount of money that you want to see coming from this platform? Do you want to go on a brand trip? If so, who is that brand with? Do you want to get sponsorships? If so, which brands do you want to work with? Actually write out your goals, what you want to see happen. Not only does this keep you motivated to keep going, but also I just feel like it's amazing to write out your goals and actually see them in front of you. I feel like it makes things a lot more realistic to write them out. The next thing that I highly recommend is to practice. A lot of these things are going to take practice. Practice talking to the camera, practice filming, and practice editing. If you don't have a lot of editing experience, it's okay. You can still become a content creator, but practice. If you don't feel comfortable talking in front of the camera, but that's the type of content that you want to make, practice. You don't even have to post those videos. You can just sit in front of your camera, sit in front of your phone, and do a pretend film video. Those are things that are going to help you so much. If you don't have a lot of editing experience, practice. Do a couple test clips. Just take a bunch of, random videos, put them together and practice editing. That I highly suggest that you do is to find a creative community. Now, of course, if you have people in your life who are either creatives or who are supportive of your content creation journey, that it's amazing and that's a huge blessing. But let's say you don't actually have people in your life, I'm telling you, there is community that you can find. One thing that you can do is whatever platform that you're posting on, just do a search for small content creators, and you can even add your city or the place that you live. and you will find other content creators, and I'm telling you, sometimes they will be the most supportive of your content. I feel like there's some type of mutual understanding of the work that it takes to create content, and there's a lot of small content creators that are very supportive of my content. They engage, they comment, they like almost every single time that I post. Extremely supportive, and that is another aspect of community that you can find. And so do a search for small content creators in your community, engage with their content. You can even send them a DM and be like, hey, I'm a content creator from here, I love your content, like I would love if we could connect more. You never know, there could be opportunities for collaboration in the future, or just community that you can find that way. Another thing that I would also do is go and look for networking events in your area. Now, I feel like this would definitely depend on where you live and what the population is and how creative of a community it is and how much arts and stuff go on, but just do a search and see, is there any type of networking events that go on for creatives in your city? And you would be surprised what you can find, and that's another opportunity that you can use to connect with people and network. Not only can you make amazing connections and potential for future work, but you can also just find community and other creatives that you can talk about content with, and I feel like that's really important as well. So do your research, see if there's any networking opportunities in your area, but also reach out to other content creators as well. Now, my last piece of advice is that it is going to take time to grow. Of course, there are people who are overnight successes and their page blows up overnight, and all of a sudden they have like 3 million followers and they're rich and they quit their job and now they're a full-time creator. Amazing. It doesn't happen for everybody, and that's actually okay. Everybody's journey is going to be different. And if this is something that you really want to do and you're really passionate about and you love content creation and you love being a creative, keep at it, keep going, keep the consistency as much as you can. And I'm telling you, over time, you will see growth. You will see results if you keep at it, if you keep pushing. And one thing that I highly recommend to do as well is to evaluate and analyze your own content. And so as you're going, take a look and see which videos are performing better than others. Maybe you notice that a certain type of content you don't do it that well, and that's actually okay. Maybe you can pivot and try something else instead. And what's great about being a new content creator and not having a huge audience is that you can really pivot and try anything that you want to, because you're still growing your community and people haven't necessarily found you because of a specific niche. And so this is a time that you can have fun. You can try hair videos, and if you don't like them, you could try makeup. If you don't like that, you could try advice videos. That's going to be all of my tips that I have for today. If you guys want to see another part to this video, or if you have any specific point that you want me to talk more on, let me know in the comment section. If this video did help you out, please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel if you have not already, so you don't miss out on my future content. Leave me a comment below letting me know what you thought and any suggestions or ideas or wants that you have for future videos for me. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.